Hi everyone, my name's Justine and I work at OpenFn. What is OpenFn? It is a data exchange building block for public service automation and AI orchestration. Today I'd like to show you very briefly how we create a workflow and a couple of features that are useful for governments that are interested in public service automation. So I will select my project and simply select create new workflow. We have three options to create a new workflow. One is to browse the list of existing workflow templates. Second is to import a workflow. And what I'd like to show you today is how to generate a workflow using natural language with our AI assistant. So I've asked the AI assistant that I want to, every day at 8 a.m., pull all new child registrations from DHIS2, make a backup, there it is already, make a backup to MySQL database, then generate a citizen registration in OpenCRVS, then send a WhatsApp confirmation to the mother. Now, what we are looking at here is not diagramming software. This is a live executable workflow that I will run right now. And something to keep in mind is that the AI assistant is there to help us build, modify, answer questions, and check compliance. And beyond the AI assistant, OpenFn can also connect your workflow to AI models like Claude or ChatGPT as an active step in the process. For example, using AI to assess eligibility or analyze data. And because OpenFn sits in the middle, sensitive data is handled with the compliance controls already built in. And if you want to switch from one AI model to the other, you just swap it out. There's no lock-in and full government control. So our run has run successfully. Now, another thing that is incredibly important in OpenFn is that every single run is logged. So we have a full history and full audit trail that can be analyzed. So I can click the run to see more detail. What's great here is that I can retry failed steps. I can also investigate why it failed. And as I said, most importantly, is we have a full audit trail. This allows us to have accountable public infrastructure and for governments to prove compliance. Another common question we get is, how do I make changes without touching my live system and sensitive data? So Sandboxes is our solution here. I can create a sandbox and select my color so that I know where I'm working. So I'll say child registration demo. This now creates a full copy, isolated copy of our project where we can edit and modify the workflow, and only when we are ready, then we can merge it back into the live workflow. Now, another thing that helps with security, credentials, and access is that we have some features like credentials. So these are our encrypted connections to external systems or adapters like DHIS2, WhatsApp, Salesforce, Google Drive, whatever you are connecting to. What's great about this is that these details are stored separately from the workflow logic, so there is no accidental exposure. Only the owner can see the values, but the whole team can use the credentials. We also have something called role-based access control, which allows which team members can have what kind of access. So for example, a junior developer might be able to view and build workflows, but not deploy to production. We also have local and on-premise deployment available for data sovereignty. We also have documents available, full documentation where you can learn more about the system. We have community support, and essentially you can build, run, monitor, and own your workflows on OpenFn. It's open source, there's no vendor lock-in, and we have compliance built in. We also have an expert team for national scale projects, as well as a trusted partner network across Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. So visit us at OpenFn.org. Thanks.